Got a listener question. We're seriously thinking about selling our current home and downsizing. Do you have any tips for us to decide whether or not that's right? And if you're anything like me and the thought of downsizing has entered your mind, you have lots of concerns swirling around your head as to, number one, whether or not now is the right time. How are you going to do when you move into smaller space? What are you going to do with all your stuff? Can I afford to do it? Because right now, you've got a mortgage that's at a lower rate on your home, and you might have to go to a mortgage at a higher rate. And so we've got some really good information for you. First of all, number one, does it make financial sense for you to downsize? And you can't just consider the mortgage interest payment. You have to consider the overall cost of ownership. So I'm going to purchase a home that costs less than my existing home. It's going to be smaller, which means my taxes will be less, my insurance will be less, all of my utilities will be less, my cost of keeping up and maintaining the place will be less. The home is probably going to be newer. The home I live in now was built in 1991. I hope my new one the next house will be newer. So all the cost of everything should be less. So consider the whole package. Can you sell your current house? Can you afford to sell your house? Meaning, will you have enough money left over after you sell your house? How much living space do you really need? I have about 3,400 now above grade, another 1,500 below grade. So, 5,800 square feet. Can I do 2,500 or 2,600 or 2,700? I think the answer is yes. This is the biggest one for me, and that is, what will I do with all my stuff, all my possessions? And the reality is I'm starting every day here getting rid of stuff, donating stuff, taking stuff to Goodwill, sometimes unfortunately throwing stuff away, getting ready so that I don't have to move anything that I don't need. And then you need to make sure how you feel about downsizing. Morgan in Loganville, who actually wrote in with the question, I think it's very important for you to get your head around the emotions of moving someplace different. I've been in the same place for 23 years. When I move to a new place, the reality is, for the first little bit, it's probably going to make me a little sad. It's not going to fit with me emotionally. And I think we all have to be prepared for that adjustment time to get our emotions right and get to where we're enjoying the place. But I want to go to a maintenance-free lifestyle, and I want to go to a lifestyle where I can leave, lock the door, travel for a week, come back, and not have to worry about anything. Morgan, I hope that information is helpful to you.